Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Sippy, the wife, not the state. Thank you for coming. I post videos about lifestyle, motherhood, and makeup. Today, I want to talk to you about my breastfeeding journey. I just found out that this week was World Breastfeeding Week, which is pretty awesome. So I want to help raise awareness to breastfeeding. Currently, my son is 4 months old and he is strictly on a breastfeeding diet. But it took a lot of ups and downs and emotions and hard work working with a lactation consultant to be able to breastfeed my son full time, because that was my personal goal. So when my first son Vinny was born, right out the hospital, I was only breastfeeding him because I thought, okay, as a new mom, you just magically have all the milk that's necessary for your son, right? Well, when I went to my first pediatrician's visit for Vinny, they told me that he had lost 10% of his body weight, which seriously devastated me. I know that's like dramatic, but I was feeling so much mom guilt, and I was just like, how could he have lost so much weight? I've been putting him at my breast as much as possible. I think it was every two hours. The pediatrician recommended that I see a lactation consultant. So that next day we went to see the lactation consultant, and she told me I was only making 1 milliliter at the breast. Then again, all the mom guilt feelings started coming in. I started realizing that Vinny's endless crying at night was not just because he was colic or he didn't know how to sleep on his own. It was really because he was starving, and that just really put me in a deeper depression because I was feeling so inadequate as a new mom. I could talk all about my baby blues journey, but that's gotta be another video. However, I'm so blessed that I got to see this lactation consultant. Her name is Lacey from Healthy Babies, Happy Families. She was so compassionate. She not only addressed and validated what I was feeling, she also made me feel like I could trust her, and she said, we will get to your goal of fully breastfeeding your son. We could do it by 2 months. Okay, so that made me hopeful. Here is what my lactation consultant has taught me, and this is how I personally was able to get to full-time breastfeeding my son. This was the prescription she gave me. If you are having trouble, mama, breastfeeding and not having enough milk for your son, daughter, then please see a lactation consultant so that they can give you an individualized program. So she had me right away go on to supplements. One of the supplements was mother's milk. She also had me take moringa, Mulunggay. Here's a picture. I'm probably butchering that so terribly, but also I was taking that 4 times throughout the day, daily, and that dose tapered down as my breast milk started to come in. She also had me power pump every day. Power pumping is an hour of pumping, 20 minutes on, then 10 minutes of rest, 10 minutes of pumping again, then another 10 minutes of rest, then you pump again for another 10 minutes. So a total of 1 hour. Kind of reminds me of the power hour I used to do in college. Like every minute you take a shot of beer. Okay, that's in the past. So an hour of that every day. I personally was not able to do that because having a newborn, I just was difficult to find the time for that 1 hour to do that. So I didn't get a chance to do that every day. And my lactation consultant also told me to constantly drink water. I'm thirsty right now. And she also told me to eat 500 calories in addition to what I'm eating a day to really support the milk production. So my lactation consultant gave me all of those tips and tricks and another giant wealth of information. I saw her once a week for 6 weeks. Then at 6 weeks, we deemed that my breast supply was adequate for my son, and I no longer had to supplement with formula. Then I only saw my lactation consultant every 2 weeks. And then now that my son's 4 months, I only see her every 1 month. So I plan on seeing my lactation consultant throughout the entirety of my breastfeeding journey. So I'm still seeing her, and she is just so wonderful. I highly, highly recommend you mamas go see a lactation consultant if you're having any questions or if you need any help. So that's my breastfeeding journey. If you're still around at the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I just want you to know that you are loved and you are not alone in this world. I am taking this journey with you through life, through motherhood, and I hope you are staying safe during this pandemic. Take care and God bless you.